Ashwagandha versus magnesium. Sleep help for women. 35 to 55. This video is for education only and should never replace professional medical advice. Always talk with your healthcare provider before making any major changes to your health routine. Before we get started, make sure you stay with me all the way to the end, because I've got a free bonus waiting for you that can really level up your results. With that said, let's jump right in. If you're a woman between 35 and 55 and you're lying awake at night with your mind racing, this video could change how you think about sleep forever. Today we're answering the big question everyone is asking: ashwagandha or magnesium? Which one actually works better for women like you? Meet Sarah. She's 42, lives in Columbus, Ohio, works full-time, has 2 kids, and somewhere around her late 30s, sleep just stopped coming easily. She'd fall into bed exhausted, but then lie there for an hour, mind spinning through tomorrow's to-do list. A friend suggested ashwagandha. She tried it, felt a little calmer, but wasn't sure if it was actually doing anything. Then her doctor mentioned magnesium. She tried that too. And here's what Sarah discovered: they don't work the same way at all. Once she understood the difference, everything clicked. That's exactly what we're going to break down today. 5 clear pillars that explain how each of these supplements affects your stress, your hormones, your nervous system, and your sleep. By the end, you'll have a much clearer idea of which one is right for your situation. Let's go. Pillar 1. What ashwagandha actually does in your body, and why it matters after 35. Ashwagandha is an adaptogen, which basically means it helps your body adapt to stress more intelligently. The active compounds in ashwagandha, called withanolides, have been studied for their ability to support lower cortisol levels over time. Cortisol is your main stress hormone. And here's the thing: when you're over 35, your hormones are already shifting. Estrogen and progesterone start to fluctuate, and your body can become more sensitive to cortisol spikes. When cortisol stays elevated in the evening, it can block your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. Ashwagandha works upstream. It signals to your hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, your body's stress response headquarters, to gently dial down that stress signal. Research suggests it can support meaningful reductions in cortisol with consistent use over several weeks. That's not a knock-you-out sleeping pill effect. That's your body learning to be less reactive to stress over time. So if your sleep problem is rooted in anxious thoughts, chronic stress, or that wired but tired feeling, ashwagandha is working more at the root. Remember that distinction, because it matters. Pillar 2. What magnesium actually does, and why so many women over 40 are low without knowing it. Magnesium is a mineral, not an herb, and it's involved in hundreds of reactions in your body. But for sleep, here's what really matters. Magnesium helps activate your parasympathetic nervous system. That's your rest and digest mode, the opposite of fight or flight. It does this in part by supporting GABA activity in your brain. GABA is an inhibitory neurotransmitter, which means it helps quiet down overactive brain activity. When your thoughts are running fast and loud at bedtime, GABA is one of the things that helps turn the volume down. Magnesium also plays a role in regulating melatonin, your sleep timing hormone. Many adults don't get enough magnesium from diet alone, and women who are stressed, drink alcohol, or exercise hard can burn through magnesium even faster. After 40, absorption can also decline. So if you're having trouble falling asleep, feel physically tense at night, get leg cramps, or wake up with a racing heart, low magnesium might be part of the picture. Pillar 3. Pros and cons of each, and who should be careful. Ashwagandha pros. It works on the hormonal stress-driven side of sleep disruption, can build cumulative effects over weeks, and may support mood and energy during the day as your stress response calms. Cons. It takes time. You usually won't feel a dramatic effect on night 1. Some people notice mild digestive upset. And if you have thyroid conditions, autoimmune issues, are pregnant, or breastfeeding, you need to talk with your provider before using it. It's also in the nightshade family, so a few very sensitive people may react. Magnesium pros. It often works more quickly, is generally gentle and well tolerated, and helps fill a real nutritional gap for many women. Forms like magnesium glycinate and magnesium threonate are commonly used for sleep and calm. Cons: too much can cause digestive upset, especially certain forms. People with kidney disease need to be cautious and speak with their doctor. And not all magnesium is created equal. The cheap magnesium oxide you see in many products doesn't absorb as well and is mostly used to get things moving in your digestion, not necessarily for sleep. For sleep support, magnesium glycinate or magnesium threonate are usually preferred. If you're finding this helpful and you want more science-respectful natural health content made specifically for women in this stage of life, please hit that like button and subscribe. It genuinely helps this channel reach more women who need this information and helps me keep making it free for you. Pillar 4. Can you take them together? And when should you absolutely not? Here's where it gets nuanced. Many women do take both, and there's a logical reason for that. Ashwagandha works more on the hormonal stress axis, while magnesium works more directly on the nervous system and neurotransmitters. That means they can be complementary rather than competing. But there are times when combining them deserves extra care. If you're on anti-anxiety medications, antidepressants, or other meds that affect your brain chemistry or cortisol, adding ashwagandha could potentially change how you feel, because it also works on stress pathways. If you're on thyroid medication, ashwagandha may influence thyroid hormone levels, so that's definitely a conversation to have with your healthcare provider. The truth is, starting with one supplement at a time is almost always the smarter move. Try one for 4 to 6 weeks. Track how you sleep, how you feel during the day, and any side effects. Then decide if you want to layer in the other. Pillar 5. Practical action steps. What to actually do starting this week. If your sleep struggle looks like racing thoughts, chronic stress, or anxiety that builds through the day and peaks at night, consider starting with ashwagandha. Many women use around 300 to 600 milligrams of a root extract standardized to a certain level of active compounds, often taken in the evening with food. Some like it about an hour before bed. Give it 6 to 8 weeks of consistent use before you judge it. If your sleep struggle looks more physical, trouble switching off your body, muscle tension, leg cramps, or waking in the night feeling on edge, magnesium glycinate is often a good first choice. A common range is around 200 to 400 milligrams, taken 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Pair it with a simple wind-down routine. Dim the lights, put screens away, maybe stretch or breathe slowly. That tells your nervous system, we're safe, it's time to rest, and gives the magnesium a calmer environment to work in. If you're over 40 and stress has been building for months or years, there's a good chance that both stress regulation and magnesium status matter. In that case, using both can make sense, but introduce them one at a time, with space to see what each one actually does for you. One more thing, supplements are not the whole answer. Sleep hygiene still matters. Going to bed and waking up at consistent times matters. Getting morning light, watching your caffeine, and avoiding heavy, late-night meals all matter. When you're doing those things and still struggling, that's when tools like ashwagandha and magnesium can really help. So let's close the loop we opened at the start. Ashwagandha versus magnesium for sleep. What's better for women 35 to 55? The honest answer is, it depends on your specific sleep pattern. Ashwagandha is usually better if stress and elevated cortisol are driving your insomnia. If you feel wired at night, anxious, and like your stress response is stuck in the on position. Magnesium is usually better if your nervous system needs more of a direct off switch. If your body feels tense, your muscles are tight, or you suspect you're not getting enough magnesium. Both are supported by research. Neither is a miracle. The smartest approach is to understand your own pattern first, then choose the tool that fits that pattern. Remember, your body isn't broken. It's responding to a lot of demands. These tools simply help it respond a little better. Ready to accelerate your results? Head to the description by tapping More twice and watch your next must-see video, or click it here on your screen. It will help skyrocket your progress and kickstart your journey. So watch it now while it's fresh in your mind. If these videos help you connect the dots with your health, The best way to say thanks is to tap like and subscribe. It tells YouTube this content matters and helps me keep making it free for you. Also, don't forget to grab your free keto ebook in the description and join our health community for more simple, natural, health-boosting tips. Thank you for watching. Your support truly means a lot.